aka Funbot. Oh, hello there too. We have cows, and here we are. We're in our little world, and this looks like it's a good little spot. So we have stone, we have a little and oh, crunch. That had to hurt.
This was the video that I used over 12 years ago to start my journey in Minecraft. Now, I was not playing this game on day one, partially because I didn't even have a PC that could run it. But I was definitely one of those kids who hated on Minecraft just because. And looking back, that was probably out of jealousy. Regardless of my personal feelings, in 2011, when the game released, Minecraft has become a powerhouse, not just in single player, but also in multiplayer gaming. The whole premise of Minecraft is extremely simple. Gather resources, build a shelter, and survive the night. Back in 2013, that was pretty dang scary. I remember spawning into my world and following along with a tutorial on how to craft basic items. It was simple and exciting at the same time. I'll never forget cutting out a small hidey hole, that was the term used in the tutorial, as my first base of operations to survive my first night alone.
Our shelter right here, we're going to call this hidey hole number 1. This is our first shelter. I like to call them hidey holes. And we're just going to dig right in.
My younger sister was next to me, intently watching my every move. And an interesting thing about me is that up until that point, I had really only played multiplayer games on Xbox, so this single player experience was somewhat new to me. I had played story-driven games before, but nothing quite like an open-world survival game. I was absolutely captivated by the expansive, blocky world. It felt like the world could just go on forever. In a way, Minecraft was one of the first survival games where it truly felt like there was no end. There was no wrong way to play. The more you explored, the more you learned. Sometimes you would die by falling off a cliff into a cave or getting shot by a skeleton. It seemed like there could be danger around every turn. And to make sure I wasn't just living off of some misguided nostalgia, I decided it was time to start up a new single player world. I need to find some coal so I can make torches and cook all this food. Look at that! Perfect. We're gonna make our base right here. This is one of Minecraft's greatest strengths. The realization that you can travel and explore for thousands of blocks and not really progress in the game. Now that would seem annoying in 2024, but this enabled players to play the game their own way and at their own pace. It's one of the few games that has such an expansive single player experience that it almost doesn't matter what's going on in multiplayer. I'm sure there are definitely players who no longer enjoy the single player experience, but I think for your average gamer, it really does feel like there's an infinite amount of things to do. Not only is there a lot to do, but Minecraft capitalizes on something that is almost lost in modern gaming. Minecraft does not have FOMO. The fear of missing out is what keeps the cogs of the gaming industry turning in 2024. Players are often persuaded to buy battle passes or season passes and then spend a majority of their free time unlocking various cosmetics and limited edition items. That is not the case for Minecraft. While yes, there are periodic updates to the game, you're not paying for them. You don't have to play at a certain point of time in order to get a skin or anything like that. While Minecraft does have other ways to monetize itself, as a player, where I do not feel any pressure whatsoever to purchase anything for the game, because the experience is quite literally built into the game so much that buying something for the game doesn't really make a difference. This is solely from a single player perspective, and I'm sure the pool to buy skins and other things would show up more in multiplayer servers and realms. I am at a stage of life where I'm in my late 20s and I'm not spending near as much time grinding video games, so if I can find a game that I can sink a lot of time into over the course of multiple years without feeling rushed, I am definitely more interested in that particular title. This is something I never thought that I would say, because of the 99% of games that I currently play, they have season passes that would require more time than I am willing to give, but I still play them because I enjoy them. If I could put a number on how many hours I've put into Minecraft over the last 12 years, it probably hasn't been more than 200 hours. But as I was thinking about how little time that is compared to other games that I've played, I can almost recall everything I did when I was a teenager. And that is something that's a little interesting to me. And that's exactly how I was able to find the first Minecraft tutorial I ever saw. Part of that is nostalgia, I imagine, because that's just how our brains work. And maybe Minecraft isn't as good as I'm making it out to be in this video, but I think a majority of people can agree with this sentiment. It just felt like Minecraft had more staying power, or at the very least, I had fonder memories of the game as a kid, which made it seem that way. Now, if you've been living under a rock like I have when it comes to keeping up with Minecraft, you'd be somewhat surprised to learn that some people no longer enjoy the game. This is to be expected in any game that you play for multiple years. I think oftentimes we all forget that all things, even really good things, come to an end at some point. However, with Minecraft, I think it comes down to just moving on to different things. The game has changed a lot in its lifetime, and there are some who think that the Minecraft of today is completely different than what it was at launch. And at a glance, that is obviously true.
And today I have some absolutely massive news, which if it proves true, would truly change the landscape of Minecraft as we know it, and that is because Microsoft are supposedly nearing a deal to buy Mojang.
Microsoft's head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, confirmed that his company had purchased Mojang, the Swedish game developer behind the mega hit Minecraft.
Yes, the deal is real. Mojang is being bought by Microsoft.
Ever since Microsoft bought Minecraft in 2014, hundreds of different blocks and mobs have been added into the game. Not to mention things like the changes to crafting. It's become significantly easier to make different items, and some say that that's cheapened the Minecraft experience, like finding out what recipes work and what don't. Part of this sentiment, in my opinion, is just nostalgia, because we all remember discovering ways to place items and being so amazed when we saw the result. It really gave us that sense of accomplishment and immediate joy. I do miss that aspect, but this AutoCraft Lite method that I've been playing with hasn't really affected how I play the game that much. It's actually kind of nice that I can see what materials I need to progress to the next level. Microsoft has made some quality of life updates that I believe have made the game a lot better. I will agree that some of the retexturing of some of the blocks and ingots were not my favorite, but texture isn't something that kept me from playing the game. When I make my seemingly annual return to Minecraft, I end up being surprised with how new the game feels each time. Going through this single player playthrough really regenerated my interest in survival/craft games. No matter how many times I come back, there is always something different. Maybe I want to build a mountain base this time, or maybe even an underground bunker, or a base in the jungle. For many players, there are thousands of options and ways to enjoy Minecraft, which gives it the longevity that many other games cannot offer. You'll probably notice the lack of personal footage from the end or even the nether. Well, you'll probably see the nether because you can't have a playthrough without going to the nether.
Look how beautiful this looks. My goodness. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
The reason I'm bringing this up is because of a point that I made in the previous section. I have no reason to rush this playthrough. There's no battle pass to complete in 90 days. No weekly reset, no speedrun challenge. All that matters is the world and what I choose to do inside of it. I could play on this world for 100 hours and never reach the Ender Dragon. And you know what? I wouldn't think that would be a waste of time either. Why not? Because I'm having genuine fun in those 100 hours. From coming across new villages and mob types to creating a cool base of operations. In a way, there is no end to Minecraft. I believe that the end of the game is when you put it down for good. That is the true end of Minecraft. Despite its many ups and downs, edition after edition, Minecraft has remained a powerhouse in gaming. Since the 2014 purchase of Minecraft by Microsoft, there have been over 300 million copies sold, and the player count numbers are even more impressive. In the first quarter of 2024, the average monthly users were about 175 million players. For contrast, Fortnite, the most popular game in the world, has about 230 million monthly users. Those two numbers are nothing to sneeze at, because even when you think about those respective games, they're wildly different, but even Fortnite even managed to try to jump into the Minecraft world and launched Fortnite Lego. Even though as of writing this script on July 5th of 2024, the player count on Fortnite Lego is 37.5 thousand. So I don't know what they're doing with that, but maybe there's something planned for the future. Minecraft has this unusual staying power, but it's oddly refreshing. To me, it feels like in an industry that is constantly trying to replicate successes or trying to copy an idea, Minecraft, for the most part, has never tried to be anything but itself. The gaming industry is rife with poor quality games, especially at the AAA level. Minecraft has created a timeless and almost limitless game with a non-existent barrier to entry for any age. If you're in elementary school, you will enjoy playing Minecraft. If you're in high school, you'll enjoy playing Minecraft. And if you're married or have children, you will be able to enjoy playing this game. Minecraft is truly for everyone. We didn't even cover the multiplayer and realms portion of Minecraft, and I believe that that speaks volumes to what Notch built all of those years ago and what Microsoft has polished over the years. While I do miss the old Minecraft sometimes, I enjoy the newer version just as much. I really do look forward to my next adventure in this blocky world. Waking up and thinking, what do I have to do next to progress, is a feeling that doesn't happen that often for me. At least not in a way when it comes to trying to complete something for the fear of missing out. Rather, I'm genuinely excited to jump in and progress at my own pace. Bringing it back to being a little bit older, I have varied interests, not just in gaming, but outside in real life. But being able to continue the hobby without feeling like I've lost a step is something that is underrated and I believe underappreciated when it comes to games like this. I hope you guys found my little deep dive into Minecraft and its dominance interesting. I post videos like this. I try to do it every 2 weeks, maybe once a month, but if you want to see more stuff like this, be sure to subscribe, and if you want to watch more, you can check out my videos on why video games don't seem as fun anymore, or why battle passes aren't content. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Noble, and I will see you guys in the next one later on.